it's Nikki Croxon here, coming live from the Croxon Kitchen workshop. I've never done this before. I'm coming live in the evening to, yeah, I was going to make some candles, and I thought normally I like record myself on a time lapse and put the video up as a reel or a video on like Instagram or something. But I thought, actually, why don't I just do it live? Very nervous about it, but we'll just see what happens, see if anyone comes on. I've only got about 55 minutes until my training course, my training video with my business coach starts. So I thought I'll just pop on now and see how it goes, basically. So if you do come on live and make these with me and have a chat with me, then pop a 1 in the chat or pop hello in the chat so that I know you're there and I can talk to you. If you're watching this on the replay, then put a number 2 in the chat so I know when you watch. So I can see a couple of people coming on, so thank you for joining me. Normally I film myself on a time lapse making candles and doing things in the workshop in the evenings, but I thought so sorry that the lighting is obviously rubbish. It's 9 PM here in the UK. And I just thought, actually, let's do a live video, which I've never done before, so I'm super nervous. So if you are on, please pop a hello. I don't know, swipe left to reveal comments. Yeah, so there's literally no makeup. I'm in my comfy hoodie because I've got no heating on in the workshop. And this is what's happening. So all I've done so far is I've stuck I use my glue gun, which is here, and I stick the wicks into my jars. And then they do have like a little, don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like a little tightening thing. So basically I clip the wicks into that hole and then it just secures them in place so that they stay put in the middle of the candle, obviously while I'm pouring. Hi Gillian, how are you? I'm really nervous about this, I'm actually shaking. I've never done something like this before. I've normally just stood in front of the camera and talked to people, so, but yeah, it's quite fun. And there's quite a few of you coming on, so thank you. So yeah, so this is just like securing the wicks, I guess. So I'm gonna make 4. Got my list. So look, this is my list of bits to make. It's double-sided. There is actually another bit starting as well, but this is from like a different batch of orders, so I want to get this lot done first. So I think I'm gonna make 4. They're like a bit of the urgent ones where some of the orders are reaching their turnaround, so I need to get them in the post ASAP. So yeah, making those tonight so that they can be posted off tomorrow. But I hope everyone's well. Hi Sarah, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I've not done something like this before. I'm going to make some candles, a couple of batches of candles with you guys tonight before my training call at 10. So yeah, so I've just secured the wicks. Let me know that you can hear me okay as well. So I'm going to make pear and freesia, which I've already got out. That's that one over there. I'm going to make linen and sherbet lemon, so I'll get those. This is the linen one. Sherbet lemon. They're all the big ones. Like this is 5 litres of fragrance, which is still quite heavy. I know Gillian likes the sherbet lemon, and I think I said that it was running low, but it's definitely not. That's the thing, as if you didn't know already, let me know if you can still hear me when I'm over here or if I'm shouting. But yeah, obviously our fragrance oils are discontinuing, so I'm using them all up, and then once they're gone we will just be doing the aromatherapy essential oils. Sorry for the lack of makeup. This is literally what I look like when I come in the evening, but I just thought it might be quite cool to do it live tonight. Hi Sarah, yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Sorry when I get too close with the no makeup look, but you guys don't mind, right? Yes, Gillian, yes, you do like that one. So yeah, there's going to be plenty in stock soon. So you'll be pleased to know that pile here is all sherbet lemon wax melts. So if they're not already on the website, they will be very soon. And then I'm going to make some jar candles in it today, well right now. And there was one more I was going to make. So I've got linen, Fairy Princess. So let's find that one. So this is the dupe of, if anyone's tried Snow Fairy, is it, from Lush? The Fairy Princess that we do is a dupe of that. So this is always a bit of a task to try and actually find the fragrance I want to make, because there's so many, but soon we won't have as many because there is. So yeah, there's not as much of that one. That's just the litre bottle, that one. So now I need to pour the wax I really hope you can hear me, but I guess I won't know until I until I watch this back. So if you're wondering what on earth I'm doing, so basically this is who I like to call Ian, because he's an iMelt 30, because it contains 30 litres of wax. So you pop the unmelted wax into the top, and then it comes out this little spout. But that's why I have to stick my wooden spoon in there, because sometimes that bit blocks. So once that's cleared, obviously you can hopefully see it coming out. And what I do is I weigh out all the wax. Make sure there's not any stuck on the bottom. So I've got scales here, and then I'm measuring out the amount that I need. It's really unstable. Never mind, roll with it. Yeah, so you've got to let me know if you actually enjoy this kind of live and if you want more like lives of me like making things or packaging, anything like that. If you do place an order, then you can always let me know or request for me to pack it live or make it live, and I'll do my best. But yeah, obviously the kids are in bed in the evening, so that is kind of my time to come in here when I'm not working, as in veterinary work. So I thought it's actually probably a good time, whatever I'm doing in here, if I just come live and talk to you guys about it. One, I'm not on my own because I'm talking to you, and secondly, hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. So now could you hear me when I'm over there? Let me know if you can. Can't wave, monthly subscription. Yeah, Vicky, it's coming soon. That's actually on my list, my next lot after this 4. Hi Claire, how are you? Hi Leanna. If you're thinking, hi Meadow, if you're still awake. So I poured out this, well, weighed it out, and then I've got my little thermometer in there because I've got to wait until it gets to a certain degree before I can then add the fragrance to then pour it. So I'm going to leave that there and measure out another load. Yeah, when I go over there, can you hear me, or am I like really muffled? Perfect, you can. Thanks. There's a lot more people that come on now than during the day, which makes sense. So thanks. Yeah, and I don't go out looking like this, by the way. I've literally come on in like the worst state, but this is me. This is what happens. This is my warm attire for the workshop. So I don't actually know if it is pyjamas, but it's it's warm. The workshop's either really cold or boiling hot. I can never really get it in between because it's got underfloor heating, and then like I've got an electric heater that I plug in. So yeah, if I've got both of those on, it just gets really hot, and so it's just kind of like I don't bother really. If you have any questions about business-wise or even just anything, let me know, and I can answer it while I make these. I've been making them so long I can talk and make at the same time. When I pour it back in, it's because it's obviously got to the right amount that I need. So look, I really need to start labelling because I'm running out of room to make stuff. If anyone wants to come and help me label, let me know. Hi Christine, how are you? Hi Charlie, hi Joe. Hope you're doing well, Joe. And baby's growing nicely. Very exciting. So what am I doing? Let me check the temperature on that. No, still way too hot. Okay, so I'm going to make 4, aren't I? So I'll keep going. Should have put some music on, but then you probably definitely won't be able to hear me. Even though those bottles that I showed you are still quite full, the ones I'm making today, we are getting through the fragrance oils pretty quick, so it's very exciting to finally go completely over to the essential oils, and then once we are completely over, I can start adding to the range as well. I've got lots in my mind that I want to do. I don't know if you can see them, but a lot of the stuff here is all like little trial bottles, so little like mini ones, so that I can trial what the scents are like, mix them together, have a play around, and all the fun stuff. Put that one all the way over here because I run in that room. And then the last one. I need to start massively batch making actually because the summer is coming. I was looking at my diary earlier to book some locum shifts for my veterinary work, and I realised that the 1st of May is fast approaching. And does anyone remember what happened on the 1st of May last year? What product comes out in May? Which is the start, officially the Croxon Kitchen start of summer when that product comes out. And I've actually had someone email me asking if we've sold out because they couldn't see it on the website. And I was like, it's only a summer product. It's not been on there since last, I think we take them off. Yeah, we take them off the 1st of September because that's when we take them off when the Christmas stuff launches. So yeah, it's been off for some time, which obviously means the customers only just ran out from when she bought them last summer, which is amazing that they kind of lasted that long. But yeah, let me know if you know what that product is, because basically that means I've got to start bulk making them, because if they're coming out the 1st of May, I need to do the pre-launch and everything like that. So time is ticking. 4 weeks to go, Jay. That's mental. That's gone so fast. Do you feel ready? Or I don't think you'll ever be ready, but it's the most amazing thing. So you end up looking like this. that's the only one downfall. Nicole, hi, how are you? Thanks guys, coming on. Hopefully this gets cool soon and I can actually pour some candles. Yeah, citronella, so our citronella candles, yeah, launch on the 1st of May. So hopefully I can be ready in time and they'll launch on time. But yeah, exciting. Right, let's just get a little stirrer in each of these because might help cool them down a bit quicker. I can actually label up some of these actually. It's just me avoiding the task of labelling really. That's literally like I have to, basically I wait until I can't make any more and then I'm forced into labelling stuff. So you can tell that it's the job that I don't like. Sorry, I'm going to come close to the camera while I get my... So let's label up these then while we wait for that to cool down. So when they come out of the moulds, which look like this, well, this one looks like this, but eventually, as they go through the wash, they get smaller and smaller, and then eventually they end up as one, as they all disintegrate in the wash. But I washed them in the washing machine, rightly or wrongly. Sorry, sewage people. But wash them in the washing machine because it takes far too long. It's a bit small, it could be samples. Yeah, it just takes far too long, as you can imagine. If anyone watched my washing up reel earlier, sorry about that, that was so boring. That literally made me laugh when I was making that. But I thought, I'm going to show all aspects of the business. And that's also a task you have to do, but not particularly, well, not at all enjoyable. You get burnt a lot as well, because obviously to wash up pots of wax, like these ones, obviously after I've used them, you have to get the water really hot. So I could wear gloves, but that would be the sensible thing to do. So these ones that I'm labelling up are pear and freesia, if you're wondering what on earth I'm doing. Just with a flat, sometimes when they come out the moulds, you can see, maybe it's just my attention to detail, but they have like little ragged edges where they come out the moulds. So I just like to smooth them off before I package them up. Just makes you a bit greasy. Who's looking forward to the citronella candles coming out? We're nearly there, guys, we're nearly there. Right, let me get some bags for those. So if you didn't know, our wax melt bags I'm running out. See, look, I have nowhere to put them. I'm stacking stuff on top of each other. So if you didn't know, these wax mate bags are, they're actually food grade bags, and so they're completely biodegradable because they don't use any plastic or anything like that that's gonna not be biodegradable, basically. So it can be recycled. It could even go in your compost bin if you really wanted to, but don't really know if you do that kind of thing. But it's fine in your recycling, and then it will just disintegrate in time, but it doesn't take very long, I don't think, to melt away. So they just all go in these. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of thing, or if it's completely boring you. You've probably got way better things to do on your Tuesday night than this, but I appreciate you being here. What is the time? 20 past 12. So my call's at 10, so if I get carried away, let me know, because I don't want to miss that. Did anyone see last week on my coaching call? So basically I'm in Jessie Lee's coaching program, and she's a top leader, well, the top leader and the top income earner in the whole like network marketing space, as it were. And she's my business coach, which is pretty cool. So I hired her back in February. So I've only been with her, yeah, maybe a month or 2 months nearly. And yeah, it's been amazing. Like it's a weekly call, and then you have like a team group during the and that you can kind of ask questions in and talk during the week, share ideas. Obviously the people I'm meeting are amazing business owners, so it's good to talk to them and obviously like get collaborations and things in place, which I've really been really bad, to be honest, about reaching out to people, just where life's been so busy. But it's definitely something I want to do. But anyway, what I was trying to say is so on each of the calls she does a giveaway, 3 giveaways, and to enter into the giveaway, the week before you have to fill out accountability form, which is basically just saying that you've done the tasks that she set from the week before, and then you submit your form. So the people that are on my Croxon Kitchen team will know what I mean by these like accountability forms. So you basically fill it out, submit it, and then you're in a draw basically for this giveaway. You have to be live on the calls to win. So kind of like they pick your name out, and then they're like, oh, she's not on the call, so it goes to the next person. And they're like incredible prizes. There's been people that have won like £500 gift cards for a shop of your choice. There was, what else was there? There's like a tech bundle, which I don't even know what that included, but it sounds pretty incredible. A tech bundle. What else was there? Like this facial massager thing, an aura ring. Has anyone ever heard of those? They're like literally insane. Like they're kind of like similar to those smart bracelets. Well, like you could get like the Nike ones, and Apple do one, do they not? But basically they just track everything, like sleep and stuff like that. But it's a ring. So they range between like £300 and £500, and that was on there. And last week I won a Sony camera, which is the Sony camera that she uses. So, and she's obviously a multi-millionaire, so she uses a decent camera. So yeah, so I've got that on its way in a couple of weeks. It will come from America because that's where she lives. So yes, I'm very excited. So that's basically, yeah, paid back a couple of months of me being on the programme, and obviously I've got all this value and stuff from her anyway. So I didn't actually realise, because I do other things while this is cooling down, I never actually realised how long it takes until you're on something like this. If you don't know, I literally did all of that without showing you what I was doing. So basically I just fold over, if you've ever got one of our wax melts, you kind of know how they're wrapped anyway, but so the top bit gets folded over and then secured with like the warning sticker, which just basically tells you not to eat it. You'd be surprised, people still do, or try to. What did I just do with those other stickers? See, this happens a lot as well. What do I do with them? Interesting. Why did I not get them? Maybe I didn't even get them out. Story of my life. No, didn't get them out. Okay, so now I have them. So these are the CLP labels, which are basically the label that tells you the ingredients that are in it, or like the warning, the ones that not to swallow them. Has like the warning bits on it, and that it goes in your eyes, wash it out, all that kind of good stuff that you legally have to have on there. And this is the bit that people sometimes try to sell wax melts without. which is illegal to do so. So, and it always annoys me a little bit because, like, you'll go to, like, there's a big garden centre near us. I won't say the name just in case. But they sell a lot of the candles and stuff, because George always jokes when we go, and he's like, oh, look at this lovely candle, should we get it? And he just gets a bit of a side eye and a grunt from me, and then he laughs and walks off. But when you do look at them, a lot of them don't have these CLP labels on, which I don't know if maybe you get to a certain thing and then whatever, but I probably get an email about once every 2 years or so saying like, oh, can you send over proof of your CLP, blah, blah, blah. And you do, and that's kind of it, and you move on to that, and then they go on their way kind of thing. But so all these candles that are in these massive like garden centres don't have the CLP label in, and I just wonder how they managed to get away with that. But because surely they must get like audited as well on a bigger scale. Obviously I'm only still quite small, but never mind. That's my little rant. Hi Mim, hi Shelley, hi Laura. Hi Francesca. Someone else got one of my other ladies that ordered ketones around the same time as you, Francesca, got her email today saying that it's left, because I think it must have been on back order. So it's left the warehouse now, and it isn't obviously in the UK. So it means, and it's coming with Yodel, which before they used DPD, so I don't know what's going on. But basically it's en route and it'll be with you in a couple of days. I'm waiting for some as well, so we should all receive it at the same time, but excited to hear what you think of those. If you can't see what I'm doing here, I'm basically folding this over. So a lot of the wax melt bags are like thin, and then you just fold over the top. But I couldn't personally find one that was biodegradable, and obviously that was quite a big thing with my brand, like a big value that I wanted in my brand. So we fold it over, and then the CLP label secures it, and then we'll put the label on the front. Whoop. Over. Oh, see, I'm probably going to get carried away with this now, and then I'll miss there. Yes, there we go. Right, I've run out of stickers. See, that was just in time. That was my warning. So I'll stick these two on, and then I can finally pour it. It's really annoying as well. You can't get the air. You can't always get the air out, and then it's just me being a. I'm not a perfectionist, but I like things to be so. Is that perfectionist? I definitely don't do things perfectly. Put it that way. Right, last one. And then we can actually do what I said I've come on live to do. Oh, sorry. Go on there. I think mine have been shipped too. Ah, Julia, amazing. Yeah, perfect. So I think there's 4 of you that have got the challenge box, and yeah, I think they were on back order for a bit. And yeah, obviously as a business owner, I know how it is with how busy it is, that sometimes you can't always then email round and be like, oh, this is delayed. Sometimes it's just easier to keep quiet and kind of just get on with it, and then the people that kind of chase up their order, like, reply to them individually, because sometimes, yeah, it is impossible to, especially when you're just one person. I suppose they're not, so I don't know, I'm making up excuses for them. So back to the scales to then measure out the wax. So I'm putting it back to 0. And what one was I starting with? Start with the white one so it's quicker. Let's do Fairy Princess. So when I first started, I would measure out the fragrance very carefully in a separate beaker and then pour it in. But now, see, I've been doing this for, what have I done with my mixer? I've run out of them. Well, I suppose these haven't been. Yeah, have the years of experience, shall we say. I don't need to anymore. I trust myself that it's not going to all go in. Though I say that, sometimes it does. Right, let's dry that, because I'm going to need that. You can go in there. Okay, that's it. This one's ready. So, I'll start this end. Well, I didn't think this through. Being nervous being on here. And now the pressure of pouring. The shaky hands. There we go, it made it in there. So normally 1 jug of this makes 7 jar candles. I'm not going to make any wax melts because, as you can see, I can't fit them in anywhere. Because I really need to start labelling. So you'll see in the next couple of days, hopefully, that the website will have a massive restock. Because I finally got round to labelling my stock. Because I don't like doing it. So yeah, if you're local to Bag Shop and would like to label some wax melts, let me know, because hopefully I can hire someone to help me soon. Because I'm cutting down my hours in the veterinary world, so go back to this. Because things have obviously picked up since the dip, and I've been trying to pay off obviously the debt from this place, from building this in my garden when we, oh, there we go, last one, and I've just spilled it. It's right. Nothing a bit of the flannel won't sort out after. Annoyingly, that's not quite full enough. Never mind. That's a whoopsie. It happens. That's really annoying. How did I manage that? It's because I spilt some. Instead of it going out. Yeah, never mind. Hi Gary. What happens if the wax is too hot or too cold? If it's too cold, you pour the fragrance in and it all goes cloudy, and then it's impossible to mix it and the candle won't smell. If you pour it in too hot, then the scent will burn off and you won't be able to smell the candle. So it's quite important that you pour it at the right temperature. Essential oils have to be poured cooler than fragrance oil as well, because they're more natural, so they can burn off a lot easier. And then yeah, you're basically just burning a candle of wax, because it's not going to have any, well, it will have a scent in there, but it won't be as strong as what it could be. So sometimes if you get a candle that's like really faint smelling, it might be because it's made by a machine that isn't, I don't know, basically the wax is too hot. Also depends as well, because different waxes obviously have different pour temperatures, so you just got to know what wax you use. So we're doing pear and freesia next. I've just added some green dye into it, and then 2 grams over. I'm sure these people won't mind the slightly stronger scent. 2 grams not going to do anything. If I'm normally I do anything 10% maybe. So anything tiny bit over is fine. Mix that. Mix it. Try not to drip it on the floor. I haven't mopped in quite some time. What is the temperature of the wax? Every wax is different, so it depends. The wax that I use is 50 degrees, but I can't tell you what wax I use. Can't tell you my secrets. To be fair, you can just Google it and find out how to make a candle, but there's more to building a business than that. Than knowing what to make, or how to make it, sorry. Okay, right, so I'll concentrate on this one so I don't end up with another whoopsie. It was going to happen, wasn't it, on my first one? I don't even know if I've angled the camera right. Can you actually see? I apologise for what my posture probably looks like. It's very bad. I think it's 50 degrees actually. I've just said that, but it's 50 on my thing, but I don't, would it be Fahrenheit? Would it be? Oh, look at the state of this. But it works. 50, yeah, degrees. 125 Fahrenheit. For 50. See, that is enough, so it should fill up another one. Come on, get to the top. Yes. Perfect. So I don't know what happened with that last one. I think it's because I spilt a bit. To be fair, that's not too bad, is it? Did you complain that that wasn't full enough? Normally it goes up just past. It goes, yeah, it should go up a tiny bit higher. But it's fine. It's fine. Next, I've actually not got enough jars, have I? Oh, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 lots of wax, and we've got 7 of those, and I've got no more jars because they're out the front of the house. It's all going well. Okay, so what one are we gonna? So we're gonna have to get some wax melts out. So some of you guys are gonna have to shift it. We're gonna have to just better not. Right. Let's go get some. Squeeze some of these on somewhere. Oh, it's fun. It's all fun. Put you over there. You guys can go over here. Oh, a little slot for you there. Okay, that might fit another one on. Okay, let's see how that goes. Right, so what are we doing next? Forgotten. Linen. Let's do that one. Fresh linen. That's this one with a broken handle. Because I don't really know what happened to that handle, but oh, this one's coming to an end. If you like the fresh linen scent, it's not going to be there much longer. He's nearly empty. You go in there. I think I did actually need wax melts in this, so that was handy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 jars left. So let's do. Can you see down here? My comments are in the way, but can I move it down a little bit? What's the time? 34. I'm going to panic then. I'll miss my call. Can't miss it in case I win again. Right, here we go. Let's move these forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I need? Linen, just 2. Okay. Fine, we can do this. Sorry, I'm probably very close to the camera. It's okay, we can see. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh. Shaky, shaky. This is a bit that I love. I love making them, and I just want someone to come along and just label them all. Oh, gold. Don't talk at the crucial moment. I've just lost a load of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the other one left? Sherbet lemon. Oh, Gillian's going to be upset if I can't make the sherbet lemon. Okay, I only need 2 of those for orders as well, so that's fine, right? Because Gillian's on here, we'll do 5 of the lemon and 4 of linen, which means we've got to get this into those wax melts. We've got to be quick because my wax is cooling down now. Pressure's on. Right, so linen has blue glitter, all biodegradable, proof, look that, biodegradable. So it will melt. Oh, gold. That one's going to be sparkly. Okay, we do 6. Let's see. Actually, let's put some in the candles as well so I know which ones they are. Oops. Just falls in. Whoa. Oh well, we've got to get rid of it anyway because essential oils aren't going to have glitter. I've got a lot to get through actually. Okay, how much we got? 800. Okay, see how many it does. God, if any of this spills, my toes are getting wet because it's so close to the edge. I'm running out of room. Whoop, close. I'm going to watch this back and be like, oh my god, the faces, I'm make myself laugh. Right, okay, we've got loads left. This is not good, but it is good because it means we can make more, but the space is a concern. What have I done with it? There it is. I'm going to have to move it over there. It's okay, it'll be fine. Luckily I washed them all earlier. Me, Holly and Freddie were in here this morning. It was literally a comedy sketch. Like it was carnage in here earlier, trying to get these out of the moulds so that I could wash the moulds to then dry them because it was nice and sunny. So I just laid them all out on the patio. But yeah, my phone was on charge, so I should have filmed it though. It was so funny. So Holly was dropping wax melts. Freddie was trying to eat them. Shouldn't really like it. Shouldn't laugh, but it was funny. Laugh or you cry when you work with children. Ooh, bit more. Bit more. Okay. Okay, and that's not a full one, but that's fine because it can be samples. So all these little bits here are all samples, which need labelling up, of course, because that doesn't happen. Right, let's try and move some of these so I can get some more moulds in. Ooh. What were those ones? Fairy Princess, honey glitter in them. Quick! Right, you go over there. And you can go over there. And you guys can go over here. Move these ones. Actually, you're going to have to be a bit closer so I don't spill you. Raw gold. That one nearly went. Okay. You shimmy over there. There we go. Do you think that's going to fit anymore? Give me a little bit of space. I can go in there. Right, how many did that make? That did 5. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Oh look, I've only gone and done it. Another day without having to label. Oh. I had to check this temperature because this has been quite a while now, hasn't it? Hopefully that's still okay. How long does it take to set? Normally overnight, not long. Well, it also depends on, that's another reason I don't really have the heating on in here, because obviously the cooler it is, the quicker it will set. Once it's set, it shouldn't really burn it for 24 hours, so I can't sometimes obviously send them straight away just in case the customer uses it straight away. So it depends, to be honest. And in the summer, so it takes ages to set. The wax melts are just ridiculous, like a couple of days if it's like when we've had the heat wave and stuff. Obviously this is in the garden, and yeah, it does get hot in here, but it's not like a conservatory or anything, but still gets super hot. So completely missed the bin. That's just another thing on the floor. But yeah, otherwise average probably like 4 hours maybe. Actually, which one did I do first? These ones, the white ones. I was going to put glitter on there. So that's, you see round, you probably can't see, but round the outside, it's like adhesive to the glass. So it's a bit, maybe you can see a bit clearer with the green one, but so it's getting darker and you can see at the bottom starting to set as it goes up. What's that, half an hour? But I'd say, yeah, solid after about a couple of hours. Right, let's get the, oh actually no, I need to pour this, don't I? Oh, still okay. A bit lucky, isn't it? Otherwise we'd be microwaving. Right. So this is sherbet lemon. Gillian, you still here? These are for you. Oh, 1 gram over. Isn't it? Yeah. Someone asked me about the temperature before, so you're starting to get too cold, the wax, so it's fine. It just needs a bit more stirring because basically you get like lumps of fragrance, so you just need to make sure that they all mix in, so then it all just looks melted basically. But luckily it's been okay. Okay, heavy. So these are sherbet lemon, these ones. So I've done sherbet, so the ones that weren't on at the beginning, I've done, so this is sherbet lemon, we've done pear and freesia, Fairy Princess, which is the dupe of, is it called Snow Fairy? It's like a shower gel, I think, at Lush. It's the dupe of that, which is really nice. And the other one was Fresh Linen, which obviously most people know what that smells like. But all of these fragrances are going to be discontinued, so they're all in the past fragrance listing on the website. Oh yeah, Popper 5 in the chat if you've seen the new like the new layout of the web. Whoa. If you see, yeah, seen the new layout of the website and like it, let me know. If you're a fan, so basically we've got, yeah, the jar candles, the wax melts. Let's do gold glitter for the. Yeah, so we've got jar candles, wax melts. They've all got their own listing, and then basically everything. And it says on there as well what essential oils are good for what. So if you're looking for relaxation, it will say like which ones are good for that, which ones are good for anxiety. Do most of it. She was so. Sorry, I think I lost connection there. Surprised you can probably hear me. This is a flat roof. And the amount of, yeah, it is so loud in here right now. Just suddenly got blown quite a storm. So yeah, sorry, I lost connection a bit there. Hopefully, yeah, people are starting to come back on. Thanks guys for coming on. Let me know if you think this was a, obviously it was a different kind of live. I was actually quite nervous about doing this, but I'm quite pleased I did. I'll look a bit better for the next one. Can't say I made any effort whatsoever. So right, I just need to put the glitter in the last ones and then we're all done. So the Fairy Princess has silver glitter. Pour a little bit in, whoops. Pour a little bit in each one. And then we need green for, I think the green might be done. Oh no, is that green? Tiny bit. Literally the end. It's sad when I start coming to the end of all these. It will be sad when I come to the end of like Day at the Spa fragrance and Fresh Linen and the lemon, because they're all just such popular scents. But I just yeah, I've made that commitment to go into the wellness space, and so they've got to go. But yeah, there we go. I have made the batches that I've made for tonight. So we've got lemon sherbet, which we've ended up with wax melts as well because I ran out of jars. Pear and freesia. Fresh Linen, which we ended up with wax melts as well, and Fairy Princess, which is the Snow Fairy dupe, and I labelled up, well, half labelled up some pear things as well. You've done well. Oh, thank you. I loved it so good. So. Yeah, thank you. I thought it was a little bit different, isn't it, showing behind the scenes. I was going to do it, just film myself as like one of those ones that, you know, the, what's it called, time-lapse ones, and then I upload them as reels. But it's kind of like, actually, I'll do it this way. To be fair, I could probably then repurpose this and make it into a reel anyway. So hopefully you found it useful. If you want me to make anything else live, like I said, you can request for me to make your order live or pack your order live. Just let me know if and when you place your order, let me know, and like the order number, and I can make a note to do that. Or if there's any particular products or scents that you want me to see me make, if you've got any questions at all, then just let me know. And of course, check out the website if you want to buy any of these products, or pop me a message and I can give you more information. Is there a lemon essential oil, or is it just lemongrass? There's lemongrass at the minute, but there will be a citrus one coming soon. So yeah, so once this, once I've kind of doled down a bit more of the fragrance oils, and especially as like the sherbet lemon's still available, I'm hanging fire, but it will come. Yeah, so we will do a lot more. Just to let you guys in on a spoiler as well, I can't wait to launch peppermint essential oil. It's so good for like pain relief. I know I have a lot of friends who kind of struggle with chronic pain, like just medical conditions that have like chronic pain, so that's a really good one for that. It's also quite good for like labour and home births and stuff, which I know are quite trending at the moment, so that would be a good one as well. There's a lot of my followers are mothers. And so yeah, let me just see if there was any questions that I can answer. If you have any questions at all, obviously pop them in there. Yeah, perfect. I answered them all. Perfect. So if you do have any questions, if you're watching on the replay, or if you suddenly think of one, I don't want to knock them over. I'm like going on with my arms. I'm like, oh, can you imagine? Just make them all and then just wipe them off the counter. I've got, oh yeah, it's 10 to, so I'm going to come off here and go on my coaching call now. So if you're watching my stories, you'll probably see me on there in a minute. Probably won't win again, will I? But last week I won a Sony camera, so soon I can record my videos and they'll be a lot better. So I will have to do my makeup for those because I'll be looking very crisp on my new camera. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I can do some more of them. But I will speak to you all soon. Any questions, pop them in the comments. If you want any information obviously on anything that I've made or anything that I do make, then just pop me a message and we can talk about it. Otherwise you can check out the website at www.croxonkitchen.co.uk. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye.